I want to talk about all the stuff dealing in Ferguson, Missouri, because there's a whole bunch of chaos going on, and there's a whole bunch of angry protesters, which they have a right to be upset, because there was a black kid that was shot by, and he was unarmed, and he was shot by, the officer's name is Darren Wilson, and he's a white officer that shot a black boy, and he was 18 years old, didn't even, really live life yet, and it's really sad to see something like that go on, and the protesters people have the right to be upset and outraged, because they know what happened to Trayvon Martin. They saw what happened to that. George Zimmerman was acquitted, and it really wasn't a fair trial. It really wasn't. So people are upset, and people are angry, and they want to see justice, and they want to see change. So, and this kid, he was shot. He was unarmed. He was unarmed, and he had his hands up, and he was shot twice in the head, and four other times. Shot total of 6 times, and he was unarmed. So this is bigger than murder. Yeah, he was murdered, but this is past murder. This is a hate crime, and everyone knows that. This is a racial issue, and the media knows it. Everyone in Ferguson knows it. This is global. People know this is a racial issue. So was Trayvon Martin. This was a racial issue, And if this was reversed, and a black person shot a white person, this black person will be behind bars like that. And the fact that the whole process is being delayed, that's the reason why people are upset. They want to see justice. I want to see justice. Because this can happen to me. And he was laid in the street for 4 hours. People didn't get the answer to this question. And Chief Sam Dotson had the audacity to go on national TV and say this.
Seeing what's happening in Ferguson, did you not tell your men to exercise the utmost caution? Because now, are you not concerned this is going to inflame things even more?
That's a great question. I think officer safety is the #1 issue. So if you're the family of a police officer and somebody approaches you within 3 feet with a knife, I think you have the right to defend yourself and protect yourself.
Really? The safety of the priority is the safety of police officers. That's first priority. The first priority is the safety of the community and the people within that community. That's #1 priority. And the fact of the matter is that he's going to say the first priority is the safety of police officers. That goes to show that community to them means nothing. It absolutely means nothing. And that's the reason why people are upset. And yeah, this is Michael Brown civil rights was violated. And if Darren Wilson is acquitted also, and he doesn't just receive pretty much a slap on the wrist, the whole entire world is going to blow up. Not physically, but the internet is going to explode. People in Ferguson is going to riot even more than they already have, and this will go into a new age of the civil rights movement. People want to see change. They want to see justice. I want to see justice, and I want to see Darren Wilson behind bars, because this can happen to anybody. This can happen in New Jersey. This can happen in California, New York. This can happen anywhere. Look at Eric Garner. He was put in a chokehold and killed for no reason, for breaking up a fight, according to the eyewitness. So this can happen to anyone in the country. And the fact of the matter is that they're protecting this person. They're protecting Darren Wilson. Come on now. The police job description is to protect and serve, not murder and serve. And again, another person, a couple of days ago, 23 years old, was shot because he was wielding a knife. Okay, he had a knife. They said that there was a knife found at the crime scene. So if he had a knife and the two officers shot him, everyone is asking the question, don't cops carry tasers? They couldn't taser this guy? You can survive for being tasered. You can survive that. But even if they did shoot him, you couldn't shoot him in the arm, you couldn't shoot him in the leg, you can survive from getting shot. And they couldn't do that. You know, it's really sad to see something like this go on in any community. And my heart goes out to Michael Brown's parents, Trayvon Martin's parents, Eric Garner's parents, Rendicia McBride's parents. It goes out to, because this is a racial issue, and it is now being brought forth. And it's really sad, and I want to see justice too. I want to see justice. Hands up, don't shoot.